In the spirit of the time we're recording this, because we don't know when it's gonna go up, this was a suggestion that Christian wanted to see. Then he couldn't give a reason. He just said like, "No, I just want to watch it."
Yeah, we were deciding what to pick, and I just figured let's just watch this. Mostly, well, one, it's Halloween related at the time recording this, and secondly,
I don't think this commentary is gonna go up by the time during October.
well,
Because of the.
we recorded this in October, by the way.
But you said Halloween, so it gives it away.
Halloween time, yeah.
Yeah, Halloween to October.
But yeah, I just wanted to watch. It's been years, and to be honest, I think out of all of Max
Apparently,
Landis,
it was 4 years ago. I didn't know that. 2015.
fuck, that feels long.
It was long.
No, longer than usual.
Mm-hmm. I thought it would came out like 2 or 3 years ago. Not that.
And out of all of Max Landis' films that he's either written or directed,
He directed one.
did he?
Me, him, and her.
No, that he directed more. Anyway, it's probably the one I think I had enjoyed the most.
It's odd because people love Chronicle, and we saw Chronicle.
And it's just maybe like the first 45 minutes are pretty good.
Michael B. Jordan's good.
Oh, he's great in that. I'm glad he went off to
And
have a career.
And you mentioned how before you initially you were like, yeah, Dane DeHaan, like I see stuff in him, and then him now, I was completely off.
Yeah, he hasn't been in anything good.
And you also kind of count as Chronicle as one of those, right? You're like, yeah, he still hasn't been in anything good.
I still like I still like him in Chronicle.
What about Chronicle the movie? Because you said he hasn't been in anything good. Does Chronicle put that kind of is that in that same category?
That's probably his best fucking film, right?
Oh, right now, yeah. Yeah. You didn't love Amazing Spider-Man 2?
No. I've been because they show the movies a lot on cable. And fuck, they're awful. Like I didn't realize like.
Oh yeah, they're bad.
Like they're really that awful.
First one is one of the most boring things I've ever seen with really bad storytelling. The second one is just balls to the wall insanity.
It's horrifying how just like that this was even made because it just seems so incompetent.
Especially the second one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's weird that
I think the Amazing Spider-Man 2 was literally the definition of a clusterfuck.
It really was because I was watching it and I was just like, there's so much of it that looks so weird. Like the cinematography looks odd. Mm-hmm. The colors don't match. The soundtrack's annoying.
Oh
like,
yeah.
There's so much to it. I'm just like, holy fuck! Like how did like when I saw it in theaters, like I just thought, it sucks.
Yeah.
And nothing of it, but I seen it more and more. It was like, wow.
And after seeing,
it's gotten worse.
And after seeing three good Spider-Man movies, Spider-Man apparently a good Spider-Man game, and one of the best Spider-Man movies into Spider-Verse. After seeing all of those and then going back to see Amazing Spider-Man 2, you just realize how bad it is.
Yes,
right?
that's probably what it was. Just with all the new Spider-Man we've got in retrospect, it puts the Amazing Spider-Man really, really awful. You know what it is? It's the equivalent to the Schumacher Batmans.
Ooh.
It really is. It's really that.
You sure about
bad.
that statement?
I am, absolutely.
I'm pretty sure people have made those comparisons before.
It really is. We're getting off topic.
No, but to be fair, the connection between these is Dane DeHaan, who's in Amazing Spider-Man 2, and he worked in Chronicle, which was written by Max Landis, and this is another script written by Max Landis.
Yes.
And we'll go more into about like why we even thought of seeing this movie in. I saw it in theaters. Did you?
No, I saw it once it came out on DVD.
Yeah, I went in theaters, and then we'll talk. I guess I'll talk about my experience seeing it or why I saw it. So thank you again for joining us. As we mentioned before, this is Victor Frankenstein from 2015, which is still odd. The movie is 1 hour 49 minutes and 49 seconds, and so you guys will pause the commentary track when I say to pause, and then you press play. Once the 20th Century Fox logo, once that fades to black, then you guys will press play on the track. But until then, press pause now.
Yahtzee.
I think you said that before.
I think I have. Ooh, spooky.
I was gonna say chiller font. I'm like, nope, not chiller font.
There we go.
I remember the ending, how they I guess the ending, like, or what's the word? Okay, I want to give spoilers.
The ending sequence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Crazy, isn't it?
It is. I remember that It almost felt like Whiplash because it kind of felt like so over the top compared to everything else.
It's what?
Over the top.
The ending Whiplash was over the top. Was over the top series?
No. I mean, it was like getting like Whiplash from the movie.
Okay. The actual term Whiplash, not the movie Whiplash.
Yeah.
Because I forget in my mind, Whiplash means one thing.
Yeah.
Also, I just realized this is our first movie with Daniel Radcliffe.
That is true.
Oh, and James McAvoy, who is, what did he before that? If I was, like, I have a major man crush on him. Like, to me, he's one of the most handsome men I've ever seen. Like, he is mine. I forgot. He is mine, and yours is Michael Fassbender.
Yeah.
And both of them are in the X-Men remakes, which I think is even funnier.
Yeah, now that you mentioned that.
I have a huge crush on Charles Xavier. Well, you got it for Magneto.
Magneto, yeah.
And if this was a cause, I'll probably go with Xavier anyway. You'll probably agree with Magneto, right?
Because Magneto's a poet.
Yeah, right.
Xavier ain't.
And then and once you follow him into his mutant army, you just say, Mr. Magneto, can you sing us one of your favorite Beatles song? And you're just looking at him with like dreamy eyes, like I love you.
And then he tells me, he's like, oh, I don't like the Beatles. And just like,
you hurt my heart, but I still love you. And like I heard of that. Well, I love our leader. Isn't she some I know she's some actress, but isn't she some kind of like
not a fucking clue.
Going to be big actress? I'm like, what's happening? Oh my god, did they name Igor? Is that a thing?
Yeah, he's Igor.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, which leads us to the first bit of interesting trivia.
Oh, here we go.
Now that you mentioned Igor. The twist that this movie puts on the classic tale that it is told from Igor's perspective. Igor, right? However, Igor doesn't appear in the original novel Frankenstein by Mary Shelley.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's nice. That is a nice fact.
Wow.
I'm knockoff Adam Driver. Right?
That doesn't like Adam Driver.
I know, I'm just kidding. A little intellectual. I thought that was an actual gun.
I wish I saw Daniel Radcliffe act more. That's not a knock on him. Like he has an act. Like
no, you want to see him
just because I
you see something in him.
Yeah, because I've seen him in the Harry Potter movies, and I thought he was gonna know. Like I liked his performances, but I always wondered like, oh, can he do something outside of that? The only thing I've seen him in.
I think we talked about him. We talked about someone else in that category, didn't we?
I can't. Well, I can't recall.
So, those CG tigers? Are they? Okay, yeah, they're CG. Because they look. Okay, they're real now, but they looked fake.
Like something was off about their movement.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I've only seen Daniel Radcliffe in this Swiss Army Man, and I think something else that I can't remember. And he's usually enjoyable, but the movies themselves are like don't really give him much to work with.
What about Swiss Army Man? His one that. Dead corpse.
That's hard to say.
Why?
Because
you better be cautious. They're talking about Swiss Army Man to me.
So
audience can know. Swiss Army Man is honestly one of my favorite movies ever made in general, and I'm not trying like what's the word? Not trying to be what's the word? Oh, you sounded very surprised.
The crunch was really good that side.
Of her hitting the ground or the
road?
What's the word?
Actually, that's a nice
like old school type of thing. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. You know what this feels like? It's like it almost reminds you of like the Downey Jr. Sherlock.
No, yeah.
It kind of has that bit. I gotta be honest, I never liked those Sherlock movies.
Oh wait, so
I didn't like Downey as Sherlock.
Is he not charismatic enough, or?
I never thought he showed off the human side well.
I'm sorry?
I never thought he showed off the human side well. Because Sherlock, at least now, modern interpretation, they kind of have him. He's basically Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory.
Oh no!
It's essentially what he is now, just kind of this almost autistic person who just can really understand like emotion and social cues. Like that's how he is now, because apparently that's how we view intelligent people, like really intelligent people. But at least with Benedict Cumberbatch, like anytime he brought that human side to him, like wanting to connect, it really worked. And with Downey Jr., he never took that. Like his relationship with Jude Law in those movies was never good. Like they didn't have much chemistry with each other. They had like a quip here and there that was really nice.
No, wait, your voice cracked.
But yeah, I heard that too. But overall, it's just.
So then when you saw the Sherlock movies, you're like oh okay, they're doing this with them.
Yeah.
And then you saw Sherlock. Then you said like, oh, so there's a Sherlock BBC series. Like okay, I'll give it a shot. Okay, I don't like that thing right there. I think overly done.
Yeah.
But then you saw like the Sherlock advertisement. Like I'll give it a shot. Let me see this. And then you say, whoa, this is really good, right?
You know how I ended up watching it was
I saw the Netflix though.
No, I saw it
No, it's me.
on PBS Masterclass when they do that hour. Was because we saw Benedict Cumberbatch in I think Into Darkness. Oh no. We saw Benedict Cumberbatch in something. He goes, oh like hey, he has a TV show now. Like let's watch him in that. And then it turned out to be Sherlock. And I'm like hey, it's just really good. And then they fucked up the show after series 2.
Where with the did they fuck it up in just the first episode of series 3?
No.
Like did it ruin it to you or
no? It didn't ruin like the first. I thought the first episode was really good. Everything after that, I just thought was really dull. And I didn't really.
The mental library.
Yeah, I thought that was a neat idea, but they didn't really do anything with him as the villain.
Like that guy, right?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, wasn't he just like?
He only shows up like the ending of the first episode and then the last episode with him, and that's it. And then I never really cared for Watson, right? That's the Sherlock's partner's name.
Yeah.
Watson's wife. I never thought she
was.
was.
That whole thing, like, oh, I think I told you, like, what the fuck was up with that?
She came right the fuck out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I didn't think the actress did a good job of like making her like like let's have her be part of this. Like I never bought it. Yeah. And then the last series, which is really really bad.
What his sister?
Yeah, his sister.
I don't remember. Wait, was it series 3 or series 4 that had like the waterfall scene from like the books? Which one was that one?
That was the Christmas special.
No, but what series was that in? Like in between series 3 and 4?
It was after series 3, but before series 4.
Okay, that was good, wasn't it?
I didn't like it.
Okay, you didn't like it.
There were cute ideas overall, but like I really felt the length in that episode.
Well, and I know that later on for like as the show's coming to an end, I did feel like it felt like the episodes felt longer than they should have.
Yeah.
Imagine James McAvoy. Imagine James McAvoy he bumps into someone and says, "Oh, sorry, sir." He drops his hat, and then someone picks it up, and it's Hugh Jackman's character from The Greatest Showman. and then as he walks away, he sees the hat, and he just walks away and thinks, "I got an idea." And then you just hear him mumbling, "This is the greatest show."
You would like that, wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't. But that would mean that James McAvoy's character could eventually meet up with Hugh Jackman, just Hugh Jackman in general. His ugly teeth. Oh, nice trick.
You know what? That was a bit funny that he had the patience to let him turn off the light.
Oh, yeah. But to be fair, he's dumb enough. We saw that. Like, well, what is he doing?
So I like the patience. Like, oh, he's turning. Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry. Oh, so go back to Swiss Army Man. The thing I love about it is my thoughts on the show is I couldn't think of the correct term of why exactly it or how much more I can talk positively about it.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that movie was just a critical part in my life in general.
Mm-hmm.
And in my filmmaking, I guess, quote unquote career. I don't. It's not really a career yet, but
yeah.
But that's more of what I mean. And then, but I could say that, and Christian can easily understand what I mean. But for the audience, I know it's gonna be hard to fully understand what exactly I mean. But do you understand what I mean, right?
Everybody has that one movie that make them change the whole concept of filmmaking,
or something changed in their mind.
It changed your view on filmmaking, like what could be done with cinema.
Mm-hmm.
It's that movie that comes right at the right moment in your life. It's the exact perfect moment that for whatever reason you can always go back and you just remember that time.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like in a vacuum that you can always hold on to that. Those feelings are never gone for that film. Like, they're always there. And yeah, I think everybody has that one favorite movie where it's just like, yeah, these movies are good, but it doesn't compare to this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is cinema. This is what, the whole art is. This is it where it is. This is where you get it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think everybody has that. As one of those.
Mm-hmm.
In your case, it's much more than just a favorite film. Like, it is the film.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what you mean. As I said something, poetic. It's
It's gotta be.
Ugh.
I'm glad he puked.
Yeah.
But these were medical scientists back then.
Yeah. I wonder what they had in there. There's like lemonade.
I like that. Imagine how many people would love to hear James McAvoy tell that next to the ear, right?
Right.
No, but the person saying, "Please don't." Look at him run. Oh yeah, fix his back. Oh, now James McAvoy looks like a caveman, right?
James McAvoy? No.
No, sorry. Daniel Radcliffe. You're.
I'm sorry. No, he just reminds you like, because we were talking about Joker earlier, and I see him. He got the white makeup, the long disheveled hair.
You just randomly started laughing.
It just made me laugh. I just thought.
Well, cause now you've seen some of Daniel Radcliffe's like acting.
Mm-hmm.
What about him as Joker with like his own interpretation? What do you think about that?
I think I would see him as the more pathetic Joker, like the one that's always loses and all that.
Mm-hmm.
The one that's not in control. Like I think that'd be a good add another side to the character. Because we always see him like on top of things, kind of more of the time, like brilliant plan, and then to see one like that gets absolutely nothing goes well no matter what he plans. I think that'd be good. But I think he's just a bit too soft spoken. His voice doesn't have a menacing tone to it. Jack Nicholson had it, Ledger had it. I haven't seen Phoenix, so I can't say. And then Leto didn't have it. He tried, but damn it.
Is it fond of him, the movie, or is it just a compilation of different things?
I didn't mind his design. I didn't think he was all like great.
I like the gangster Joker. The idea.
I liked it in theory. I actually really liked when he laughed. He put his hand over his head and then.
I know that people that hated that. But
I enjoyed that. I thought it was something different. But I just thought
the over use of tattoos is, I think, my.
Yeah, it was a bit much. Like I still liked it when that shot when he's on.
I like how he's moving because like that's him acting like, and I believe him.
Was in that shot when he's on the ground and there's like nothing but like
Knives on him?
and that get up. I liked him in that.
Oh, that was a nice get up.
Uh,
From right there, he looked like a psychotic gangster with
yeah,
makeup on.
that's what I thought that's what they were going for, but they never really did that.
They do nothing with him.
They do absolutely nothing. And then I thought Jared Little, like the way he spoke was odd, because because I know Joker.
That's my voice, not some weird noise.
I know Joker can be funny, but when he did that, I don't know if that was intentional or not. And
I think that was just him.
No,
it's me. It's me.
Yeah, like you're supposed to laugh because just like I guess out of uncomfortableness or something like that. But just something about it, just like
he looks probably like part of a girl. Like he looks a little bit like a girl, doesn't he?
Wasn't there a movie where he kind of dressed as effeminate, like purpose or something like that? I know there was like a row or
a what?
Or he was in a movie where he kind of had to dress femininely or something like that. No,
I don't remember. I want to see that movie though. I just remember right now. I forgot there's a movie where Diane Radcliffe and Adam Driver are acting together and they're like the protagonists. Remember that? Like they're living together or something?
Vaguely.
Yeah, because like I do want to see that movie. Just like that idea of Adam Driver acting alongside Diane Radcliffe. Oh, give me that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited for the new movie he's in with Charlize Theron. Is it or what's it's supposed to be like a big actress for Netflix? I think he plays like a single dad or something.
Oh no, it's Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, wait, isn't that?
That's Moriarty.
Yeah, Moriarty.
Yeah, Moriarty. He is a fantastic actor.
In Moriarty or just in general?
Well,
I love because
in Sherlock.
Once it's revealed it's Moriarty, I'm like, I love you. Mm-hmm. He's so awesome. Also, to be fair, he played a different interpretation of Moriarty.
Yeah,
and I like that different interpretation.
I like that too. Like the reveal.
Also, the quote unquote sniper on him.
That was good.
Remember?
I was so upset that they barely used him in Spectre.
Was it Spectre?
Yeah.
What was the Inspector?
He was the guy that was he was enemy like the enemy of the boss of 007, that whole
not the main guy, right?
Not the main guy. He ends up betraying like the agency, like the spy agency at the end.
Really, I don't remember that because I didn't.
He's like hardly in it.
No, but Spectre.
Oh no,
overall,
yeah, Spectre.
like,
no, why would you fucking remember that?
Yeah, Skyfall. That's where the money is.
Yeah,
I know, and also, apparently, Casino Royale people love.
It's been years since I've seen that.
Yeah,
I thought it was a bit slow.
My first James Bond movie ever was Skyfall, and I loved it. I loved it so much. Sorry, right? Igor.
It is funny because he is British. It is.
Yeah, he looks like a schoolboy, taller, but just taller.
He could pass off as effeminate, like he could.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, which
show more of his different acting.
Ain't a knock on him, but just like, I kind of want to see him do like a like something like with that.
Look at that monkey. Is that a monkey or horse?
I think that's a monkey.
Pipkin's digestive tonic. Oh,
the one thing I never liked about London in all times in movies is that it always looks ugly.
The same.
It looks the same.
Well, that's the idea. Because apparently it looked ugly.
No, I know it did, but like they never like it looks so ugly, like to the point of it being boring.
Also, the bad CG doesn't help it either.
No, that doesn't help it either.
I was saying,
like in Wonder Woman, like they kind of show it, but
it was a better portrayal. But a lot of it was
short.
Though. Yeah, but also a lot of it was blue and sky blue.
Yeah,
to keep in touch with the DC.
That's another reason why I didn't like the Sherlock movies, because I hated how London looked. Like it just looked.
They looked like Wonder Woman's.
No, it didn't. It almost looked like Wonder Woman's, but they kind of added a bit more color. Like more, they played with blue more than anything.
Was it not much of a character as you would have liked it?
I think so.
Yeah, you would think actually you would think it would have been more of a character considering they're always running around everywhere.
Yeah, because I think London is very interesting in that kind of, because it's kind of like a city but like run amok. But like, but this is a pristine city regardless. Like it's where you should go.
Mm-hmm. Next, you know, Igor was looking at the other woman, the crazy old woman next to her.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You. What, me? What's his name? Igor.
You know what's funny? She probably didn't understand any of that. Like, what the fuck's a court? Like,
Yeah. I didn't understand that. Wasn't so he said it either. I was like, okay, so my story of why I saw this movie. I saw it in theaters because Max, before the movie came out, Max Allen was saying that one of his best scripts he has ever written was for Victor Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm.
Like, personally, he said that's one of his best scripts he's ever written, and he loved it. But then he mentions how the end result of the movie wasn't exactly what he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I think the movie he doesn't like at all.
Mm-hmm.
But like his writing style or dialogue was in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he mentioned that when he was being interviewed by Red Letter Media.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I was just curious. That was the only reason I went. I went to see it. I was the only one in the theater.
And then the entire movie?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's happened before.
No, it happens.
Yeah. Also, like
I always wish that happened when we went to see Bye Bye Man. Because I thought it was gonna be just three of us. Like cool, but then no, there was like two other guys like at close to the screen.
So I saw it, and then of course it didn't do well because I think no one cared.
No.
It was just another Victor Frankenstein movie. Nothing. They looked nothing special about it.
Mm-hmm.
But then afterwards, I didn't. To me, I didn't. When I saw it, it felt long. It should feel longer than it should have.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what I'm saying is it could have been shorter. And to me, the best part is Daniel Radcliffe and James McAvoy when they're just talking, just them acting.
Mm-hmm.
And that to me that was the best part. And I think to Max Landis, I don't think he's even seen it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's one of his worst things that he didn't like. That he didn't like about it. Yeah, so that was my history.
You're right.
You? We looks like a little bit like Leo
But,
from The Revenant.
Yeah.
Or a little bit of Revenant and Once Upon a Time.
It almost is like when they do that caricature of him, like that cartoon sketch.
Now, in my mind, I'm thinking of how Leo's character from Once Upon a Time looked in those Mad Max magazine. I mean, the Mad TV magazines, like a giant head.
They actually used that for the cover of the.
I know that.
Issues, yeah.
Before it went bankrupt or just went out of business.
No, they just stopped making new issues, and they're just gonna reprint old ones. I think.
You know why they stopped? It's just not saying. Or...
I forgot the reason. I need to check that up again. Actually, pretty fucking funny.
Color reuse. Also, so your history with Victor Frankenstein, of anything, like anything.
I think I remember you telling me that it was the one he thought it was his best.
Mm-hmm. Oh, back then, I even told you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was just like, oh, okay, because I had seen Chronicle. I think I had seen American Ultra, right? That's what it's
Yes,
called.
I saw American Ultra also.
And I think this is like before Bright, so it was only and Chronicle, American Ultra, and then it was this. I seen both, and I thought it was okay. American Ultra less so, but I thought it was short, so. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, okay, I'm like, it's got Daniel Radcliffe, it's got James McAvoy. This is before like the X-Men movies got shitty. Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a watch. And I remember watching it, and then I just thought,
unless this movie came out the same year as Apocalypse.
Well, that's when they started, yeah.
You would just check the phone right now.
Yeah.
But we'll check it later.
Oh,
We're talking about better things. Go.
So I remember seeing it, and I just thought it kind of feels like a big budgeted TV movie with big stars.
This?
Yeah. Like a BBC movie. Because sometimes they have like.
I could feel it. I could see this.
And they just got like they got big actors. And I just like that to me it always felt the feel, and like to put it in theaters kind of seemed like an odd choice. But I saw it and I just thought I thought it was like, oh, that's probably my favorite one of his.
This movie brought to you by BBC by the BBC network for our Fathom events only.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Lazarus Pit. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the inspiration for this, too, because Max Hernandez is a big comic book fan.
Well, the Lazarus thing is like an old timey thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I wonder how many people even.
Yeah,
know
I
that.
didn't know that until like because I only know it from Batman.
Oh, look at that CG electricity, right? Look at that. Would have been nice if they could some way conduct real one, but like not make it dangerous.
The one.
It's bad.
You know what? It didn't look bad when it was just going back and forth. It was just that ball of light that looked kind of weird. You could totally make homoerotic fan fiction with this.
Oh, easily.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what's the most like one of the most disturbing things? You could easily make more of it when he still had the hump.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You ever seen that? Like like,
See what?
Like, essentially like a fanfic or
like Frozen about like Anna and her sister, like
no,
that
like
type of thing?
in general, like out of anything. Like, have you ever seen that? Like, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild.
I've seen by accident covers of them where like they just pop up and I'm like, what the hell? Get out!
I used to see some of The Simpsons in middle school. I remember, as a joke,
He was in middle school, okay?
in middle school in the library, guys would just put like the dirtiest shit on the
Oh, okay.
home screen.
You were a byproduct of your environment.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw. I didn't ever took.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
I
Byproduct.
just see. And then the funniest one was that there was two girls scissoring, and they turned off the monitor. I think, and then we were all ran away, and then we were just looking at
Like little school kids.
yeah, essentially that's what it was. The librarian came, he turned it on, he just looks at it. He didn't say anything, like, he has no reaction to it, and he just goes back and switches it back. I don't. But yeah, I saw Simpsons like I guess call it Rule 34, right? That's what it's called.
I don't know.
I saw one of Lisa sucking Bart's dick, but
No.
it was drawn in a way that was really weird because it kind of seemed like he was really stretchy, like not his dick, like his body.
I know.
Like it was really weird. And then I saw one of Marge sucking Bart's dick, but she was really drawn overdone. Like she had like big boobs and all that, and they were both drawn with red skin for some reason. Really weird.
And maybe the creators of that were racist.
Maybe. Overwatch was really popular.
Oh yeah. I've seen those pop up more than anything when Overwatch was like
when it first came out at its peak.
Well, to be fair, they got some good looking characters, male and female. You think about the characters?
I can only think of
Or their butts? You think of their butts?
I can only think of Tracer, the Widow, the purple one.
Sniper.
Yeah, and then for I think the guys it was just
I thought I said 10 lungs, but no, those are the numbers.
I just remember the cowboy and then the skull guy.
Oh, I can see the cow being like, "Sup, ladies?" Not sup, like, "How you doing, ladies?"
My brother told me that there's a lot of like
Younger or older?
younger. There's a lot of art for this Nickelodeon show called The Loud House. We're just a bunch of kids. And there's a lot of like just like
don't stop.
all this art, and I was just like really good, like yeah, like, and I saw the show, I'm like how, like
They're fucking kids. I know what she's talking about. They're kids.
I know, but like the design isn't like anything like you can do anything with.
How did this commentary track lead to that?
We were talking about how this movie
Oh yeah.
react,
Oh,
like,
it was
would
that
be
easy.
very
That
fan
connection.
fiction, yeah.
Okay, that's an easy way to divulge to that type of thing. But really,
Yeah. Crazy.
okay, let's talk about James McAvoy. Because this is the first time he's in our track that we're doing.
Oh yeah.
So, we talked about James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender before. So you want to start with like your history or anything about him?
I was first introduced to him in the X-Men movies, First Class.
Like I would say, like mostly everyone else.
And
Everyone else.
to this day, First Class is still my favorite of all of X-Men.
High five. But besides Logan.
Yes, only because I haven't seen both of them in quite a while. So,
Okay.
I saw him in the X-Men. I was like, okay, he can act, and then I saw him in
he can act.
Can act. And then I saw him. I think I mostly saw him in that because I can't remember anything else he did outside of that. The only thing I ever saw that I can remember was Atomic Blonde.
I just want to hear him talk right now.
And you're right. Atomic Blonde is an intensely dull film.
Did you see it again or?
I saw it one time and I was just like, yeah, it's okay. And then they were showing it on the TV and I was watching. I'm like, fuck, it is just so dull.
Was James? Because you remember it more than was James McAvoy wasted in that movie?
No, I think what he was given and what he did, like I think he pulled it off. I just think everything else just did not. The bad outweighed the good in that movie, I think.
Oh, easily.
And I don't like how blue it looked. I thought it made things look very.
Yeah, it had like a very.
Just that blue tint made me sleepy for some reason.
I see it.
Go on, do it, Potter, do it.
Do what? Use magic?
Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, my spine isn't the only thing that's erect.
Wait, what? What?
Erect and top.
Oh, erect. That's the other term. Like erect means like straight.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. You're trying to remember, or he's like, oh, he's the ugly man that saved my life before. Now he's handsome, right?
Yeah.
I never had one. The light hitting him.
I always hate when we just that bit.
The clown. Why do you look so handsome now so I could talk to you?
Yeah, right.
You were so ugly before. I never acknowledged you.
Yeah, looks count, people.
That's how it works. World.
That's how it is.
You. I thought it was James McAvoy.
I thought it was too.
That's what that girl looks familiar.
All right, let's see where she's from. What's her name? The character?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure.
Well, she's the only girl in this.
Yeah, that's right.
So it shouldn't be too hard to find. She's been in.
There's James McAvoy.
She's been in Winter's Tale.
Human Brain is pink.
Downton Abbey.
I love James McAvoy in this.
I think he's mostly just been like British
Let me see.
TV movies.
Let me see her.
I think it's her. Yeah, that is her. Jessica Brown Finlay.
Okay. You could turn. Oh, because you didn't mention James McAvoy. You were talking about him.
So I only remember from the X-Men movies I remember him from Atomic Blonde. I'm sure he's done other things. The thing is, I can't think of him right now. Um, I think he's very good. Oh, Filth. I never saw Filth, but I remember he went on that.
I totally how much I love that.
Yeah.
Victor, please.
He always kind of reminded me.
Oh yeah. That's what he said. Victor, please. I love it.
He always reminded me of like Ewan McGregor. He's kind of. He's good looking, but he's not good looking enough that he looks kind of normal, like just like an average dude.
Oh shit! I think I'm about to learn why she looks so familiar. But you keep talking.
Yeah. He just kind of reminds me of like a Ewan McGregor type kind of guy, where he could be really handsome, but like leave him alone and he looks kind of just like a normal dude, which is always a benefit. And like I feel like if he shaved his head and became weird, he wouldn't look too out of place in Trainspotting. Like I think he'd be perfect in that kind of role, which I guess Filth kind of was. Yeah, but no, I can't even. I think more of Michael Fassbender. I saw Macbeth. I wasn't a fan of that. He was in Frank, which I haven't seen. He was in 12 Years a Slave, which I thought he felt really out of place in that movie. Or his performance in that, which is odd to me.
I knew she looked familiar, and I knew why she looked so pretty. She was in something else, a TV show from 2011. I think you liked the first season only. Episode called 15 Million Merits.
Black Mirror.
Remember the episode when they're training and have to sing? Remember the main guy Daniel, the guy from
Get Out. Yeah.
He has a crush on the girl.
Oh, the girl that goes into porn.
She's the girl.
Oh, okay.
No, the one that's forced into porn. Yeah.
Yeah.
He said forced into porn, right?
Peer pressured, more like it.
Yeah, but like the really cute, pretty girl.
Yeah.
And then when I think I told you that, I think I told you that when they showed her, I was thinking like, wow, she's so cute and pretty.
Yeah.
And then they acknowledge it in the show, and like, oh, that's why they hired her, because like not hired her, but they got someone who looks like that, because they even acknowledge like, wow, you're really cute, really pretty. Like take off your clothes or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her.
Oh, okay.
You want to say? When that happened to her, before the episode was over and that happened to her, I'm like, no, I liked her. I really liked her. That they forced her to be in a porn.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's a real thing, though. A practical effect. That's odd, though, right? That I think it, like that was my connection of how I was able to recognize this person. Right?
Yeah.
Your laugh, like. Oh, it's like he's it's like his evil plan just came to reality, right? All thanks to you, Igor, my creation will bring life to this world of despair and sadness, right? That's the only speech part that he needs left. Also, this fake electricity is terrible. It's so bad. Like I have to keep reiterating it because it looks terrible.
Okay. Now tongue it.
Another fan fiction?
Another fan fiction, absolutely.
Don't you love practical effects?
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah. And the sort of moments, that's all you need.
Mm-hmm.
But then with what happens later with that thing...
Yeah.
And like, they ruin it. I even remember in the theater when that happened. Mm-hmm. When that happens, I'm like, oh man, like subtle is key. This is beautiful already. This is a big moment for So that type of, how many times have you heard that line before? Like this blank achievement is so blank. Do you know what this means?
Yeah.
Right. Like how many times have we heard of that?
Come on, we're just begging for it.
It should be a W for Wayne, right? Wayne Manor.
The CG.
Yeah. From who? Was she? Is she? I don't know why it's so funny to me. Yeah, those voiceovers for the letters, it comes out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
Like, it just starts.
Like the one with Frankenstein, Igor.
I thought that was right to the right. Igor, right to the right. I was like, okay, so out of this, what do you think of James McAvoy's portrayal of Victor Frankenstein, or like his thing here? Like, for me, it feels like a little bit of Sherlock Holmes, but then also, like, I can easily see Max Landis writing this character of Victor Frankenstein, just because many of his other characters talk like this, all witty dialogue, talking really fast, witty.
Yeah, he's particularly in this, he's very eccentric. I think it's more due to McAvoy's performance than the actual
that's why.
dialogue, lines of dialogue.
I know it was Brie Larson for a second. No, yes or no? Like in a suit with her hair in the back.
Yeah, especially when she had that short hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. He has a carriage waiting?
Carriage waiting, yeah.
I actually really like that. Just like, come on, I have a carriage outside. Because, like, it's like, because I know, like, that's a thing that's always existed. Mm-hmm. Like, come on, my car's outside. My carriage is outside. My horse is outside. I don't know why, but I really like that. I gotta puke. Oh, humongous. I like the fact there's no sound and you just hear. Yeah, would you? I think at this point you agree with me, right? That the best part of this movie is their chemistry.
Yes. Definitely. I would like to see them in another movie.
Yeah, together, like just like something better.
Yeah.
Come on, you know it's the stuff that Victor Frankenstein likes. He likes it hard. I was like, don't touch him. The way he's talking, like, do that, right?
Yeah.
It's like he's not stopping to talk or breathe.
Ready.
Yo. That guy's just like, this is my thing. I'm gonna chew the hell out of it. Here's my movement. Here's my stick. Right? It's like he's just doing them himself.
He's like he's trying to out McAvoy.
Yeah. They're more subtly. Now he's moving more.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
I like the little bubbling sound.
Yeah. There's a subtlety.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do with it?
Also, what happened to it before? Like, did it die when they revived it, or what? Like back then, remember when they brought it to life, kind of. So what happened? Like, did it just die? Or
I think
again.
So.
And then.
Oh.
Yeah. Then.
Uh.
Also, we didn't tell. We couldn't tell that was a monkey at all, right?
Other than trying to go for like,
Look at that thing.
other than trying to go for like a dog kind of thing.
Yeah, me too, or something.
Yeah.
I love her. Was it King Kong?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I think they went Hollywood. I think they went Hollywood, right?
Yeah.
No, it went bad. It really went bad.
It did.
It's like oh, then just deep decline.
Is it weird that I thought of Frankie and Weenie?
No, it's fine. I never saw the movie, but I know the general premise. Kid brings his dog back to life. It would have been a better comparison if it was actually a dog that we thought, because it looked like it was gonna be a dog.
Yeah, I thought it was a dog.
Who would have thought a monkey? And we saw this movie. I
Yeah.
forgot it was a monkey. I thought it was a dog. And I thought its left upper leg was gonna be like like he's about to fall.
I wanted a dog.
Yeah, give me a dog.
You've never seen Frankie and Weenie?
No,
I
hear it's good.
it's been a while.
You were saying like you want to say something. Sorry.
Have you seen Tim Burton films?
I seen what?
Have you seen any of Tim Burton's films?
Nightmare Before Christmas, Corpse Bride.
Well, that's not his.
But you know what I mean. Like he might not been director, but he and the director both collaborated for that movie to be created. It's like half and half, I would think, for both. But and Danny Elfman, he plays a big part of that movie also.
Oh yeah.
You know that he voices Jack Skellington, but only for the singing parts.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Because you would never tell.
No, I never told.
But that shows like either how good of voice actors they are, or just how similar they sound. It's terrible.
He's a good singer.
Uh-huh.
I like his singing anyway.
Who, Danny Elfman?
Yeah.
No, he is a really good singer. If you love the music from The Night Before Christmas, then you love his singing.
No, because like he had a band before he became a film composer. And his
the opposite of John Carpenter. I'm sorry. Yes, John Carpenter now.
Yeah.
I was thinking Wes Craven, but no, I'm wrong.
And his because he had a band called Oingo Boingo.
Oh, I heard that band.
Yeah, and it's very it's a lot of fun. But he sings very eccentrically. So to hear him like for you to tell me like, oh yeah, he did Jack singing, I was like, huh, like, I never would have guessed, because his singing is very different from what I'm used to.
Oh, this is a moment right here what we saw, where Victor helped the monkey instead of Igor. And this.
I always figured it would be easy to kill. Like, right? Because like
we made progress. Sorry.
Like it's essentially rotting. Like one step and it breaks his fucking ankle or something like that.
With that, it's like we would have.
That was very.
Right? So this guy seems younger than James McAvoy.
There's homoerotic undertones in this movie.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why Max Landis didn't like it.
Of course, you're a rich snob. James McAvoy's thinking like, "That's right, you fucker. I'm a genius."
Whoa. Kiss him. Come on, they're about to make out. Come on.
It's a makeout scene. So we have Igor jealous.
Somebody's got to fuck in this movie.
Yeah.
Man, I'm getting fucking steamed up just watching these guys.
Woo!
Oof. I crossed my legs.
Always a man to him. Like, Christian, come down, man. Come down. Wait, just imagine if James McAvoy was replaced with Michael Fassbender. How much more your body would heat up if it was James McAvoy? I mean, sorry, yeah, if it was Michael Fassbender talking to this guy.
I wonder that too. I've never seen.
You also wonder, like, I wonder how this movie would be if you could just replace the lead with Michael Fassbender. This movie would be so much better, right?
You know, I think it's too tall for the role.
For who? For Victor Frankenstein?
Yeah.
he gets he hits him. Not gets him, but like he hits him, but he touches him on his wound. The way the dialogue he's saying and how he's saying it.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Like he is our only ally in this planet, which is it's fair.
Yeah.
But I think you agree with me that how tired are we from hearing the word destiny?
Yeah. Unrelated, but I was watching Days of Future Past the other day.
Wow. Oh, wait, that's a good one.
On TV.
Okay, that's a good one.
I don't get why people like it.
Do you not like it at all?
I just to me it kind of seems like almost X-Men 3 kind of levels of just overindulgence, just it feels bloated.
Well, to me, no. To
And
me, it's
and
the third one.
and the CGI is really did not hold up in that movie at all.
Wait, for which one? I mean, for which scenes in particular?
The whole ending with the whole stadium. When Anita picks up the stadium and puts it in like where Nixon's at and all that. He has a sentience.
Sentinels.
Sentinel, thank you.
Yeah,
the CGI there is like
the stage is weird. Yeah.
The Sentinels and it's like the CGI is just off in that movie.
How's you, Mr. Frankenstein?
Come on, kiss him.
What about him? Do you think he's a handsome man? Moriarty? He's like, look at you, you pathetic fool. Right? He has that look, doesn't he? Like he's about to say that?
He's very good at just giving off just a very... That just caught me off guard too. Hey, it's alright.
I'm glad that we're talking, then a minute he shows up, we're like, okay, let's keep it down. Right?
He commands us. He's a commanding presence. It's an ugly ass fucking floor. Must be said.
A bit of broken glass.
Yeah, is he a bum in this movie?
Who?
Frankenstein. Cause like a place like that, he has to have money, but how does he have it? Maybe I'll give it too hard, but I'm just like, like he looks pretty good. Like if this guy was just like a bum in like a shack, this would be a completely different movie. Maida. Hey, who died?
The carnival. If you remember the whole thing started with the carnival.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that.
Oh. Oh my god.
God has no authority. Oh yeah, he's a religious person.
Yeah.
Well, now it's going against religion.
What that? Damn, I wasn't expecting that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do you like Michael Keaton?
I do. You know, I was watching Beetlejuice the other day on TV.
I never saw it.
I saw it as a kid, but I got scared of it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
He's good on Twitter, isn't
he
he?
really is. I find.
Christian and I are talking about a wrestler, because we're wrestling fans right now. Right now, but we're wrestling fans, and there's a wrestler on Twitter who always uses
All
all caps, and then from some news that came out today, he mentions like just a fun, like just being funny in general, like he usually is.
Well, yeah, because there were some fucked up fights.
Mm-hmm.
That's like weird. But yeah, I was watching Beetlejuice the other day because it was on TV, and it's actually pretty damn funny.
Which one?
Beetlejuice. Like Keaton's really good in that. Like I see now why people have like hammering like because they want another one.
Yeah, but same time, after seeing that, you also think don't have another one.
That too, because I feel like I don't know, like shit has changed.
Mm-hmm.
Like that Tim Burton from then probably doesn't exist now.
Nah,
Made
a lot of really great directors and actors who were good back then.
Mm-hmm.
When they try to do stuff now, they usually don't work out.
Yeah.
Either something is lost, or the collaboration that they had before just doesn't work now.
Yeah. Like
Because many good movies or amazing movies back then were created thanks to collaboration with other people.
yeah, like Alien. Yeah, like that wasn't really Scott's idea. He just directed it. Someone else did the story.
writing.
H.R. Geiger had a hand in it. That's probably why Prometheus didn't do so well with fans. It's just that Geiger wasn't there anymore, and same writer wasn't there. But for some reason, he took authority. Like, oh, I made Alien. Fucking Lord knows why. I thought we were watching A Christmas Carol, and he was what the fuck's the guy's name? Scrooge. There you go.
Get off his heart.
Dad?
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Oh shit! I was just guessing.
No, it's obvious.
Yeah. I thought that was the landlord. Like I want my rent.
I also love how you say that. Get off his heart.
It sounds like most English fathers. I can see where he gets it from.
Now this guy has no charisma. He's at school?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like,
Henry Adam.
Henry.
Henry Frankenstein?
Right. I'm sorry.
Like, bleh. You made me hit you.
Ooh. Go ahead and be eccentric. That always cheers you up.
It feels like the movie should be over soon. Right?
Is it?
No, doesn't it feel like?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Let's check. With the power of my finger.
Are we halfway?
Yeah, we need 50 minutes left.
Damn.
It feels like this could be done in 30.
Yeah. Finnegan.
You say my man?
Yes.
The modern Prometheus.
My man. Is it gay if a man creates another man?
Depends if the person loves that.
No, because I was just thinking that now, like he like.
I don't think so.
Like anytime people create, it's always of their own sex. But if you, then I realized like if you put someone of the opposite sex, it comes off as creepy.
Oh yeah, it does come out creepy. Like you made a woman.
Yeah.
Where are you?
But if he makes a man, like we think nothing of it.
That's true. I didn't think
And
about
I always wonder like if you're gonna put something like why have it? Why make it have a sex?
Mm-hmm. That's fair. Yeah. I love that he just randomly trips. I hope the tripping is just him.
Yeah.
Like just James McAvoy doing that as an actor.
Guess more as a general thing, just like because just for some reason I just thought of Ex Machina. You know how the guy creates female robots like.
Never saw it, but I know the idea.
Yeah. But like it's female robots. Like what else is he gonna do with it?
Mm-hmm.
Like we know what's gonna happen, and then like the Terminators aren't. Oh, but then again, they didn't really create it. Kind of did. Well, Skynet created it, so that's why it's probably sexless.
Yeah, it's robot. It's a robot skeleton. And then they only have the human lookalike, so they can infiltrate. That's it. Yeah, that's all they use for.
That's all it is. Yeah. But anytime, like
so why would they make someone like Arnold Schwarzenegger who would easily stand out of a crowd?
Yeah, right.
No, that's like one of those people like things people point out, just like a negative thing like that means nothing. You don't think about that during the movie.
He was so good at infiltrating, he became governor.
Oh, right. That's something you should not question or think about. 'Cause that's not part of the story.
No.
This is a part of this. This is what the movie's about. This is the story, and then that's it. If you think about stuff like that, those are the type of things you ruin movies for yourself for.
No, but yeah, I always think like because anytime a guy creates, if it's a man, he wants to build like a huge, strong man, which almost feels like they don't feel good in their own masculinity. But if he wants to build a woman, like he's just like, oh, he's a pervert and all that. Like he's gonna fuck it. Like why can't a guy create another guy just can't create another guy that's just like him? Like this is Vince McMahon's like wet dream right now.
I'm gonna make a 7-foot man, make him the most athletic ever with the greatest charisma ever made.
Exactly. It's like a WWE creation movie.
We should call him Hulk Hogan. and then without Vince McMahon knowing, one of his like creators is actually a secret racist. And he's like, I'm gonna add a little bit here, just to screw with you, Vince McMahon. Now that guy looks familiar. I think he's from Harry Potter also.
Maybe.
I don't know.
That's that bit. My moral duty to stop it. I like how you put a question mark next to electricity. Like electricity. The fuck is electricity?
Was it created by God?
Yeah.
Was it God's creation?
You played Red Dead, right? The second one?
But both.
The
evil scientists or mad scientists. Yeah.
That
was weird, but awesome.
Yeah, I was just thinking that right now.
It's awesome, isn't it? This is like a fun little side thing.
I always laugh when he goes, go out, go to the top of the tower while like it's raining and it's like lightning. I
love all the lighting too.
I really liked it just because I like it really made you feel like you were in like in the middle of a storm. Yeah, unlike me, I'm sexless.
What is it? I'm thinking like, what is he looking at? Or if he's just thinking in his mind of like, Igor, you're not, I'm learning that you're not fully committed to this.
Yeah, like that. I thought I was looking at the wires, but then, like
he's looking off in the distance, like he's thinking. I was saying, did you finish Red Dead 2?
I did.
Mm-hmm. It's weird seeing James McAvoy with all those people there.
It's just Daniel Radcliffe, no?
What'd I say?
James McAvoy.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Dan Radcliffe. I swear, if James McAvoy is watching from like the shadows, I'm gonna laugh. Right?
Yeah, no, I. Her,
Although she kind of looks like Amelia Clark a little bit.
I thought she looked like Lena Headey, the lady from Game of Thrones, the older one.
I don't know. Well, so Game of Thrones characters.
Yeah. Cersei, I think.
I don't know. Don't bother saying names. I don't know.
Oh yeah, he's in this show.
We just saw him. Okay, I was talking about something. What did I say?
We talk about Red Dead.
Oh, did you finish Red Dead too?
Yes. Good game, but I wouldn't want to go back to it anytime soon.
Oh yeah, me either. I can easily see myself going back to play the first Red Dead story. On the floor. She had a little scar. Oh yeah, it was like, what's with that little scar over her shoulder? I forgot that it broke. Or not the scar, but like her.
That's the
like,
face of a man.
I just had sex.
Laid.
Yeah, have fun, Christian. Yeah. Like, I'm tired of his shit. Even though when you had one meeting, you disrespect my Lord, my Savior, I'm gonna take you down.
I like to think they had sex on the floor for his back.
Oh, it could be.
Okay.
Like him just laying on the ground. Flat, yeah, him on the ground and she doing all the work.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh yeah, cause like, weren't you finished? You finished the second one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I never played the first.
Okay. Oh, so did you even finish John Marston's story?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you think of that?
I enjoyed it.
Okay, wait. The ending of Arthur's story. What'd you think?
I kind of figured. I kind of figured how he would end.
Oh, yeah, also I love this set. Look at this. This set. I thought it looks great. Except for CG electricity. Yeah. But sorry, go.
Arthur's story. Like I kind of figured how he would end, but I kind of like that, especially because I try to be a good cowboy.
I tried.
Yeah, I did end up becoming a good cowboy. So I like how that story ended for him. I thought I liked it. As for John Marston, I thought out of everybody, he was probably the most interesting one.
Oh, really? I thought we said the least interesting. Because of his family and that whole thing?
No, I like that's because he had a family.
No, that's what I mean. Look, I would have thought.
Because I completely forgot that he was the protagonist of the first one. Of the first Red Dead. But I liked all of his story. Hunchback.
Didn't feel like he's playing a reserved Moriarty.
I think it's the voice.
Oh, that's right, but that's his acting. Doesn't it feel like a tamed Moriarty?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Or divine growth.
What about child? Is there a child?
The amount of religious people that are saying that right now in our current political climate. I swear, I feel like a majority of people saw this movie and only took away this dialogue between science versus God. Cause it feels like how people are talking about it right now, right?
The whole religious part kind of feels tacked on though.
Well, to me, not really, because that was his character thing from the start.
No, I know, but I
understand what you mean though. But to tell the audience, try and convince the audience of what you mean.
Well, essentially, like I completely forgot that the murder they sent a cop out to do the murder, but he doesn't really have a personality. He's kind of more just like a mouthpiece for like religion and all that. But they never really conflict until like right now. So that's why it just kind of feels tacked on. Yeah. It feels tacked on because it is tacked on because they only now do they really bring in the themes of all that. But it's gonna end, so like, who cares?
They hit him by accident.
Is he gonna yell? Fuck. He was really holding on to that F. Ah.
I like that he just says like, okay, so you guys will be moving over here.
Yeah.
Wait, so you read that from everybody you really like
I like
Marston's
it
thing.
was John Marston. It was the
Butcher?
black lady.
Oh, Black Lady.
The butcher I didn't talk to too much, so I can say the Native American in the group,
Mm-hmm.
the Mexican that played guitar. I liked him.
Javier.
Yeah, Javier. The fat chick that gets drunk. I thought she was because she was the one like really showed like the turmoil, and the lady I think I thought it was implied.
Sadie. What about Sadie?
I like Sadie. Yeah. No, but there's this girl. I thought it was implied that Arthur had a crush on her.
But wait, her ex? Or...
No, not the ex. It was in the group.
Oh, to me, I would think it was Sadie, but apparently you're talking about some other woman.
There was another woman. I forgot. She talked really softly. I forgot her fucking name.
Didn't matter, go.
But yeah, like yeah, most of the it's cast characters. Now that I think about it. But yeah, they were all pretty good. I think it was the German guy. It was a lot of fun. The one that he sent you to collect debts.
Oh, him. Oh, yeah, his whole thing.
And the way he ended, like, I really like how that paid off.
Have enough of your shit.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah. He was like this little puppy.
When that happened, I did feel kind of bad for him.
I did feel bad for him.
Because, like, the voice acting and the animation, like, that was really good.
Yeah, the voice acting is
really,
really good in that game.
Because it made me feel kind of guilty. I'm like, please left alone.
The only thing I didn't like was that police officer. I think he's the FBI with the ball.
Generic man.
Yeah, and how they had him in the end, like I didn't like because he was really a non-presence throughout the whole game.
No, he's not. I think the only reason they had him there is because of the first game.
Yeah.
And where you know about that, right?
Yeah.
Like his partner is the main villain in the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. He and his partner in the first game. Ooh, they got some good characters right there. But also,
I feel like the game would have been like because I like the idea of them continuing because they keep fucking up and slowly that's what tears the group apart. Not because of cops. Like cops should be there, but like they should be secondary, and they kind of were.
Oh, they were because of their what's the evil guy? Evil cowboy.
Dutch.
No.
Micah.
Micah, yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason they came coming back is because of Micah.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of wish they have more of a presence throughout the game.
And then for Marston, wait.
Marston.
Oh, that was an odd editing.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, so he's already the start of an evil corporation.
Oh, of course.
Let's see. Now we got another villain. Or the villain, I guess. Is he really now the villain?
I guess he is, because he kind of kidnapped him. Yeah.
But say,
did you ever see that Seinfeld episode where...
Seinfeld?
Yeah. Where Kramer falls asleep on top of a girl, and she calls up her buddies.
They think he's dead.
And I think he's dead, so they go into the room. I was thinking that right now.
That's funny. Was it for the Red Dead for John Marston? Did you go back to the lab when you were Marston?
Fuck. No, because I forgot where it was.
No, because I was curious, so I went. So I went to YouTube. Where is the lab?
Yeah.
I went there. You want to know what happens?
Yeah.
You go there. The doors open, and then you see the scientist on the ground dead, and then Martin said, like damn, he was strangled. He was strangled with some incredible force.
Mm.
And then you search around, you see like something broke out. The robot walked out. He killed his master. You get the light. Do you remember the light thing?
Yeah.
The electricity. You use it to try and find him around the area. I couldn't find him, so I just said, "Where is it?" again on YouTube. He's really up a mountain. You have to go like to a snow area. You have to go really high. He made it far.
Uh-huh.
And you see him You see him sitting with his legs. You see him right there sitting down, and then he talks to you. And then you could just leave him like that. You can leave him like that, take a picture, whatever, or just leave, whatever. I was curious, only because like you know what, I'm not gonna play this game again after this.
You shot him.
Shot him. And he's gonna go. He's on the ground, and that's it.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's the one thing I do like about that game. Is just that you can go back and more stuff happens.
Oh look, he has a wooden arm.
Speaking of robots.
Now, if he moved his fingers with that wooden arm, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool, yeah.
He says Frankenstein. He tells Frankenstein, "I am your greatest creation." Right?
Yep. I just like that funny that he could change the fingers, like.
I thought you said you were greatest detective. Where was that?
Yeah, it's like a while.
Like for us, it could feel like he's just another random detective.
Yeah.
Well, he was saved.
Apparently.
They never showed, right? Ah, doesn't matter.
I think he gets out of the bag. That's about it.
He makes it way to her home.
Yeah. Somehow.
It scared me.
And throughout the whole movie, that was the scariest thing.
Well, I don't think this movie's trying to be scary. Okay, so after finishing the game, do you think you would really like Red Dead 1?
I think so.
I think you'd have more fun with it.
I think maybe.
And any problems that you must have had?
You know, this sounds really stupid, and I never think it would be that fun to be a cowboy.
I think any issues that you might have with Red Dead 2 could like gameplay or controller wise, it's not an issue in Red Dead 1.
I didn't have an issue with gameplay. I think it was,
Yeah, me either. People have said that, but I don't see it.
I think maybe the kind of annoying was the walk and run. That was about it. Just like, oh, you can't have him just walk in a normal pace. He has to fucking
Like set up.
Yeah.
And Red Dead 1, no, he's running.
Yeah.
You want him to run, you better tap A.
I will say I did forget that I could drift the horse.
You could drift? I don't remember that.
Yeah. Yeah. When you're with the horse long enough, you unlock the ability to drift. But I never use it because, like, why would I?
Mm.
I feel like this should have been better in the beginning of the movie, when we were getting to know these characters. Because now it's just like we're just running to an end.
Yeah.
Structure, maybe just rearrange things would have helped this movie a lot.
Mm-hmm.
What are you, gay? Because it's 19th century and they're still very homophobic. Henry, what is that, your lover?
No, his older brother.
I know.
No, to be fair, I thought you would have actually forgotten.
I shit you not, I thought that was the Spider-Man logo in the back. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Igor. Yeah.
They just can't say his name like Igor. They go, Igor.
Like Victor Frankenstein.
Stein.
I love it when he says that.
Or with the Moriarty going, Finnegan. That's the best thing about the movie, just people calling each other's names.
But only that one moment, those one moments.
Yeah. Igor. Finnegan.
Frankenstein! Well, he basically loses his voice.
Yeah.
Oh no. I hate it when side characters who shouldn't be around the big events when they're around.
When they said to get invited.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, I wish I would done more of this. Well, they kind of do, but I like those details.
Yeah. Would have been nice to see more, and the reason you say it is because for like how much, like the 20-minute, 3-minute span we didn't see this, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you see, that's how they.
We should call him Nemesis, and he should be reborn in Raccoon City for my great grandson, right?
Yep.
Remember that's the name, right? Nemesis.
Nemesis.
Yeah.
Nemesis.
And you remember him from Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
He comes out in that?
He's a giant thing with the rocket launcher.
Oh, but he comes out in the second edition, right?
He's not the first one?
Not in the first one.
No. Oh, in the second one then, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Sentinel comes out, right, in that one?
Which one?
Sentinel.
Yeah. Oh, he's in the first edition. Like, yeah, I mean, he's in both games, but he just came out.
No, but that's what I mean. The second one. Yeah, he looks amazing, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Do you remember the way he moves? He looks
his animation is fantastic.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, there you go. Like if anything, his animation is probably the best one because it's always moving.
Yeah.
And it looks beautiful.
I never could play him. He was always very different. What about you?
I like playing him. Yeah. I'll distract him with my beauty. No, I'm sorry. I don't mean to disrespect her only because I really like her. Is it because I'm biased and I think she's very cute and pretty? Yes.
But you're willing to admit it.
Easily.
Yeah. Is this trying to go for like a Red Riding Hood kind of thing? Or
just could be.
Red.
Oh, this feels modern now. Because remember when the camera was attached to his face?
Sorry.
Yeah. Hello.
Thank you.
Help. Thank you. Oh, you remember the shot right now where like the camera was like right next, was like running with him, and it was directly pointing at him. Yeah, that felt like very modern. Didn't feel like back then. Boom.
What's all this then?
What's this? What's this? For those 6 seconds, we get a copyright strike. I can easily see that happening also.
Oh yeah. That's the one thing I did like about this movie. I did like the whole castle and all that stuff. Like
how they went like, let's embrace this cartooniness that we have.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
It almost reminded me like of Scooby Doo. Like an episode.
You hear that? No, he said like this man is in allegiance with the devil. Okay, sorry, what you're saying?
That's how I had.
No, I don't know what you said. That's why.
Oh no, it reminded me of a Scooby Doo episode.
Oh yeah. But also, I love this. I love stuff like this one where like they decide to use some old stuff with new stuff and make it like just the cartoony, but at the same time they're able to make it work.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That also, that's why I say like I kind of get whiplash from this movie with like how like over the top this kind of gets because like throughout the movie it's kind of tame. Which
I think we agree is the best part, and it would have been better. Yeah. A tamed story, a tamed small story, and not as long as it should be, is a great combination.
Yeah.
So we haven't had any problems with the dialogue so far, besides some of the pronunciations, because it's funny.
It's funny, yeah.
And then this ending sequence is where we both agree again. We both agree with along with what our thoughts with the monkey, right?
Yeah.
Like
yeah, I completely forgot about the monkey.
I think this was a studio thing. This ending, I really think it was.
Yeah, because it sort of feels like
it actually becomes a video game.
Yeah, it almost feels like they trying to compensate for the lack of action at the end.
Yeah, and
like,
this one doesn't
throughout the movie,
it.
like no, like you didn't need action. Like we were fine without it.
Look at him so proud, Igor.
Finnegan. Yes. Hey, remind you of somebody? What? Hey, just like a 1%er.
Ah, I remember now. You remember or no?
Nope.
You want to hear it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it wrong. It's like, fuck.
I love how like it feels like he's kind of evil,
Yeah.
right? I love that. It's just his acting. I'm just gonna look in his eyes. The arm thing, right? He's trying to see the veins, cause like when he's, cause the one time we've seen him in movies, when I was really trying, you see the veins in his head, like, or when he turns into the beast.
Alright, that's also he was in Split. I completely forgot about that. I don't know why. He was good in Split.
Not good. He was amazing in Split
Yeah.
as an actor.
Not so much in Glass.
What? And you didn't think he was a good actor?
No, I kind of felt like we got like a.
You know what I'm saying? Because like his acting, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't think he didn't get a good chance to like show off what he did in Split as he did in Glass.
No, I agree with that. I'm just saying, but like with what he got, he's still good. Also, because to be fair, majority of the time in Glass, he was the beast.
Was he?
Yeah. He didn't have more time or more opportunity to have fun with his other characters.
Okay.
I think the other one we had more of was Hedwig.
Kid, right?
Yeah, Hedwig.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think of that scene?
I don't know.
No, this.
Oh, this scene.
Yeah, what he just did with Diane Radcliffe, that one scene when he was trying to, when we were learning Frankenstein's reason for his motivation.
It was okay. It just came a bit too late.
No, but I'm saying his acting. That's what I'm focusing on, his acting. Yeah. Of course, his motivation. Yes, it came out much later than it should have. Yeah. But yeah, because also the story is I assumed that he wants to bring back his brother. That's what I thought, but no, I was wrong. And where he feels like he needs to do this.
I'll give this to McAvoy. Like he'll try his hardest no matter what he's given.
Yeah. Also, I love that it's a real thing that they're just not that thing. It's like it's a real like prop or whatever. Yeah. Also, I wish we had more things created by their primitive technology, and right here, right?
It has a very steampunk feel to it.
That's why, stuff like this. It would be more fun to have that too, throughout this.
That would help flesh out the world more.
Yeah, like when with the dog, the monkey thing, that was great because of how limited and seeing all this his wacky gear, and right now it looks like they advanced already.
Yeah.
Or they don't. Yeah, it's funny. It was a classic James McAvoy yell, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's funny how during this track you and I go back and forth of saying their characters' names. Like Dan Radcliffe, Igor, Frankenstein, and then James McAvoy. We just switch it back and forth and it doesn't matter. I saw the lightning. I swear.
I didn't look too bad there. Under it.
Now it looks like a video game, no?
Yeah, it does. Victor. Victor.
He looks really pale.
He does.
James McAvoy.
I completely forgot this movie opened with narration.
I do love scenes or moments where like there's just a bunch of rain happening and all the characters are just standing under it.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the other guy next to him?
It just burns, like it just bursts into flames. I thought the movie should have ended. That would have been fucking hilarious.
Of what?
Like the body just bursted into flames because
It
all
failed.
the heat. Yeah.
Oh, that would have been a nice ending.
Yeah.
And then we have our misadventures again of Victor Frankenstein and Igor. It's like, did you see that? Y'all see that? Like this him breathing. Was this pinky like out of place or whatever?
Is it?
It looked like.
Can't say. Also, that dude with the goggles on looks like Jack Gallagher.
Oh my
Oh,
lord!
lordy.
Is it German?
It sounds like he's trying to go for German,
Yeah.
but I don't think so.
That was very cartoony
Yeah.
and looked good. Was that a Star Wars laser? Pew!
I heard that too.
Yeah, I think that was no. Oh, like Star Wars: A New Hope laser, like pew! I swear, I thought it was like copy and paste Foley. I mean, they just copied Foley. Like instead of the Wilhelm scream, they're like, no, they take a laser sound effect.
It's kind of hard to see because of the rain and then the lighting, like flashes.
Did they lose an eye?
Yeah, I was gonna tell you that too.
Did his eye get stuck in the cog machine? Oh, he's dead.
That's Finnegan.
Igor.
Igor.
Okay, you say Igor like that. I'll say Victor Frankenstein.
Yeah.
No, it's Frank. That was so close. No, it's Frankenstein. He just came there and preached to him. You are wrong. You are evil.
Only man. It's like BioShock. No
God.
no gods or kings, only man.
Look at you agree. Now I give you my creation. Right?
Yep.
Also, if done differently, this would have been an awesome, like, if it took the more scary approach, right?
Yeah.
It would have been like so like whoa and terrifying. Oh, and then I just realized they actually did Frankenstein's monster. Like it didn't even hit me right now.
Oh, yeah.
To me, it just hit me like, okay, he wants someone back. He brought someone back to life, but no, this is Frankenstein's monster.
Yep.
Which everybody, which many people, unknowingly call Frankenstein, but in reality, it's Frankenstein's monster. Because Frankenstein is the scientist, not the actual creature.
Yeah. The monster doesn't really have a name.
It doesn't have a name. It says monster creature. Yeah, you forget that, right? I wish it was bigger. Right? I wish it was a little bit bigger.
Yeah. I kind of wish it did more with the face, but that's just me. He does have like a Resident Evilness to him.
Yeah. He explodes.
You're cold. He stopped working. Fuck. Well, somebody do something.
Did he put Henry's brain there, or what? What exactly? Or is he just thinking it's Henry? He just realizes it.
The monkey didn't give it away.
Yeah, like he looks more human in this, and he's like saying, yeah, I don't like how Frankenstein just randomly says you're not human. You could tell from the ugly monkey thing. This one looks like the most realistic thing you created, and you're now saying he's a monster. You're a monster because you look human, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn!
Oh.
And okay, that's over because you saw the editing, right? And like click over, move on.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think the story cared about that guy too much either.
Nah.
So they didn't utilize properly or didn't utilize at all the type of actor that they got.
Yeah.
Do you think they only got him because he was in Sherlock? I think that's literally it.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. You like that either, right? Where James McAvoy's character, Frankenstein, just sees him and says, "This is not life."
Yeah.
Just out of nowhere. But also, so far, after all these many years, this is the closest we've gone to the Victor Frankenstein story being like, if anything, at least somewhat correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes.
If anything. Which is nice to see after so many failed attempts at this.
Right.
So, Christian with the fun facts. Here we go. Because this scene is...
Yeah. It was filmed from November 2013 to March 2014. Quite a while.
Not that long.
November, December, January, February, March. 5 months. Yeah, but no public screening until its release in late November 2015. There was no public screening until it's late November 2015.
Okay.
Oh, okay. 4 cast members of Sherlock, the Benedict Cumberbatch show, are in this movie. Andrew Scott Moriarty, Mark Gatiss, Mycroft Holmes. I don't know who that is.
Wait, couldn't it have been the dad of McAvoy? Because he's old.
Could be.
Oh.
Louise Brealey, Molly Hooper. It's been a while.
Oh, wait, Molly is the forensics person?
Is this the one that dates Moriarty in that episode?
I don't know. Move on.
And Alistair Petrie, who plays Major James Sholto.
Don't know.
The director of this film, Paul McGinnon, also directed 4 episodes of the series.
Of course, no wonder
so that's probably why we
felt so much like Sherlock.
Yeah, that's what explains why we had some of the cast there. So
also, I love the guy like a practical creature thing. Look.
Yeah.
Sorry, go.
Oh no. Fine.
My brother. Two hearts. That was overacting right there. Okay, it's a good thing you're not watching this because this is pretty bad. Like Frankenstein is punching McAvoy and going well, you heard him scream, right?
Yeah.
Look what we're saying. this is overly dramatic for something for what's happening on screen.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go on.
I kind of wish he punched him though. For some reason, I got a fact about Spain. In Spain, it was released in 86 theaters. The film was projected in dubbed version and subtitled version, 14 theaters.
He spits on him. Randomly, I'm just thinking right now of Obi-Wan telling Anakin, "You were the chosen one." Mm-hmm. Then Frankenstein telling his creature, "You were the chosen one. You're supposed to bring balance to our world, not destroy it." And I just copying that dialogue and putting it in here.
Oh, here's one. In the scene in which Dr. Frankenstein drains the abscess on the Hunchback's back.
Hunchback. He's called Igor.
Oh, that's how I was read.
I know.
It was originally just supposed to be done with a large syringe. Just that. However, McAvoy, Radcliffe, and the director came up with the idea that Frankenstein should actually suck on the tube in order to siphon the fluid from the sack.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's fun.
And that's it.
He shot himself. Oh, she shows up.
Oh, yeah, she came.
Is that it? Those are the fun?
Yeah, those are one of the fun ones.
Oh, okay. Nothing else important?
Nope.
I love your voice. Wait, who would you say you're jealous of in this scenario? Dan Radcliffe because he gets to kiss her, or her kissing him?
I'd rather kiss her.
Okay. For me.
You know, while I'm touching myself.
Brain. I hate this. I hate the thing they use.
It looks like Leatherface's mask, the way it's stitched and all that.
But like completely CG'd.
Yeah.
Screenplay and story, something by Max Sanders. Okay, so you want to go first or me?
It's not terrible. It's just kind of. I don't know. It's just.
Would you prefer I go first and see?
Yeah, see.
Okay. This time, and it went faster than the first time I saw it. In theaters.
Right.
I think it was only because we were talking over it, so we were able to just like talk about stuff. Like we talked a lot.
Yeah.
Only because there was so much that we could just talk over and it wouldn't matter.
Yes.
But then because that it went by much faster for us. Well, for me it did. The dialogue, a lot of dialogue stuff is fun to me. Easily, we both agree the best part is Diane Radcliffe and James McAvoy just talking to one another.
Yes.
The chemistry is great, and stuff they have to work with is fun. I would say in the first hour they probably set up everyone's motivation. Okay, not everyone's. They probably set up a majority of things that we needed to know. Mm-hmm. Them building the monkey, and then them like the subtleties of the first half were easily the best part. Mm-hmm. Once they try to go more, once they did more than they should have for anything, including especially the monkey, that's when the movie faltered. Yeah. The best parts were when we were having those small character moments, the dialogue, the interaction with other people. That party scene where they go out to celebrate, James McAvoy talking to the women, and then it's in like I'm gonna explain science to you, the life and death, all that stuff. Like that to me that was fun.
It was.
easily the worst parts are the CG, the CG in general, or more specifically the CG monkey and the ending, which felt completely tacked on.
Oh yeah.
I would have been fine if this movie ended with them getting ready to create Frankenstein's monster, and probably like I would have also liked if like during the credits they have like animation or something of them actually doing it, and then you see like and then it ends with like the Frankenstein moving or something. Like I would prefer that. Let me see anything else. I think it's a movie that as of for now I think that's it. What do you think? Anything you got?
I like the chemistry between Radcliffe and McAvoy. I think that's really the only thing that really saves this movie, because I don't like Moriarty's his character. It felt tacked on. There was nothing to it. He was just a mouthpiece, just to bring on this theme of science and religion and all that crap.
There wasn't it.
So
It wasn't advanced more.
No, so he didn't do anything. The romance between Radcliffe and the girl,
Here's a romance.
yeah, it felt tacked on in the beginning. The second half kind of felt almost. It felt like the beginning of the same movie. Like we got two first acts. Cause I was happy with just not knowing anything about Victor Frankenstein. His dad coming in and then that shit about his brother, like I didn't care. They would, cause beginning they kind of keep him, they kind of have him as like this mad scientist, and
But not so mad.
not so mad, but like a mad scientist, and I enjoy that. And then a very eccentric guy, almost charismatic, like a very charismatic, all that. And then compare that to Radcliffe's kind of meek and very awkward Igor. Like it was a nice contrast. But then later on, it's like, oh, it felt it's just like it's like they kind of took away kind of like his best weapons of being charismatic and eccentric, and now he's just a dude that just wanted.
Look at these digital artists.
That's a lot. The monkey was really bad, and then the ending kind of felt overblown. We didn't get much action
And unneeded.
Unneeded. This movie almost seems unfocused, because like at the beginning it was just like, oh, I'm Frankenstein, you're Igor, and you're gonna help me.
Yeah, best buddies.
Right? And it's like, okay, but then as the movie's going on, like we know the ending's gonna be they're gonna get Frankenstein's monster, but then like they get there, but the way they get there just kind of seems like you figured it'd be a straight line, but no, like they go.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Like they're bringing all these other characters, all these themes and all, and it's just like, but like, okay, like I just want to see them work. Like,
you want to see more of what they did in the first half.
Like I remember the first time I saw this movie, I thought it was gonna be that the girl was gonna be the problem. Like, it's like, oh, here's what like the
memory of Charlie Phillips.
It's just Igor and Frankenstein working on their monster. The girl comes in, finds out what they're doing, and she tries to stop him. She can't stop Igor, so she gets like the town mob to come in and stop it. And Frankenstein's like, "Oh no, like don't understand, because you're all dumb and uneducated." Because they were, because it's fucking 20th century. Yeah, no, literally just watch this movie for Radcliffe and McAvoy, and then just fast forward any scenes they're not in. That's it, really. You know what? As kind of bland and dumb this movie can be, it went by fast. I didn't mind it.
We were talking over it.
If
we weren't talking over it, it would have gone slower.
Definitely, yeah.
Especially for the moments whenever it wasn't Dan Radcliffe and James McAvoy on screen talking to one another.
Yeah. So it's a good thing the person listening to this watched it with us, because they'd be bored just watching.
But also, they could have been bored if our conversations didn't help.
But yeah, that's true.
I
like to think we were.
So yeah, let me see, because I have a letterbox. I think I would say I liked it, but only because of Dan Radcliffe and James McAvoy. Like I can easily with if they weren't in this movie, like if it wasn't them acting, but like everything else was the same, but there wasn't these two actors in it, I don't think I would have liked it as much. Like I think I would have just said it's whatever. I would never want to see it again. But for this one, when you said like let's watch it, I was like, I think I even said it here. I even said it here. I'm like I don't know. But at the same time, like I wouldn't mind seeing it again just because I remember liking it, and only because James McAvoy and Daniel Radcliffe.
Yes.
Charlie Xavier and Harry Potter of all people.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, that was our commentary check for Victor Frankenstein 2015.
And Igor.
Wait, sorry. And this was the commentary check for Victor Frankenstein for 2015, alongside
Igor.
What other names were they made fun of? There were two. I think there were two other ones.
Finnegan.
And what else? You had the other one. It was the
I just remember Igor and Finnegan.
Okay, then there was some other guy in this movie that said something odd, and then I think we both acknowledged it at the same time.
But I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember. But there were so many of them.
Yeah.
Who could count? Okay. Yeah. So thank you again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and you'll hear us next time for which one we do next. Because after this, if things go well, it'll be my month.
It'll be your month.
Yeah. And I already have an idea what's 2 things we're gonna do. I won't spoil it. Yo, you want to say thank you? Because I already said it.
Well, thank you again for listening and joining us, or us joining you. And, that could happen. And then, hopefully, you watch this during October.
Yeah, this one of the movies just to have, like, on the background for October.
Yeah.
Like, specifically only October. Like, get you... How about, like, to introduce you a little bit to the Halloween spirit? Especially if you've never seen it.
Yeah. Don't watch this in any month. We won't let you. We won't allow it.
Well, as soon as you play this movie out of October, you'll hear us in the background. You'll hear us in the background. You'll hear me saying, Victor Frankenstein. And you'll whisper, Igor. There you go. You're in the shadows as Daniel Radcliffe and James McAvoy talking. I wonder how many times we said their names in this track. Right?
It says something that we didn't.
And we said our full names too.
We didn't even dress them by their characters.
No, sometimes we did.
But mostly we wanted McAvoy, Radcliffe.
I changed in and out between their names.
Yeah.
Like there are moments in where I say when I talk about James McAvoy in this, and then I say Igor and then Radcliffe, and then do the opposite for each one. Like it's random. Thank you again. You'll hear us next time. Have a good day.